So everybody, infiltration operations, invasions have been pretty much talked about being nerfed already. If you don't know, invasions is the new First Descendant update. You have invasions the Forgottens for like day 2, and then disruption invasions. It's how you get Hailey, etc. and so forth very quickly. A lot of people have been complaining of the mission either being too difficult or the puzzles not being fun and just being bad, and a lot of people are very angry. I didn't think it was the worst, but I didn't think like the missions were the most fun or anything. But a lot of people hated them, it seems. So let's take a look and see what's going on. We might have already gotten an update and I didn't even like notice it, like a patch, right? So here's what happened. Dev Note 13 for the First Descendant, because people were pissed. Like very, very angry. Greetings, Descendants, Director of the First Descendant, Minsokuju. First, I would like to apologize for the inconvenience in Season 1 update. Everyone's support is incredible, appreciated, and our dev team is doing our greatest effort to resolve the current issue. Throughout this dev note, we'd like to share countermeasures regarding Invasion Dungeon and Hailey's farming difficulty issue. Oh yes. Summary. Modifications in Invasion Dungeon and Inversion Reinforcements. Reduce difficulty of puzzle mechanics, increase the number of spawned monsters, buff inversion reinforcement, and delete penalty. All contents will be updated in next week's 1.1.1 update. Okay. Okay. No, I agree. The like spawn mobs beat you up so much while you're trying to do the puzzle, so you need to be like tanky, right? That's just how it is. A lot of people aren't used to that. You have to build tanky for a lot of stuff. You don't have to build full tank, but you have to throw on like health, defense, maybe shield, an HP collector, maybe double stack HP in defense, right? It's like you have to be more careful, and a lot of people just don't want to build that. I think you want to build more for strength. Yeah, so we'll see, because a lot of Descendants don't actually have survivability abilities. Most of them just have like damage / support, but not good survivability. And Eugen, right? He's a good support, but since he doesn't heal and do anything on his own, it just kind of sucks, right? He isn't self-healing, and that sucks for solo-only content. Also goofy that we can only do these solo and they're not group missions, okay? That is, of course, really silly for a live service game where the only new piece of content they release is a time-gated 4 missions a day solo grind. It's a very weird thing, okay? So people are understandably not happy with that, and they're allowed to be not happy with that. So, yeah. Improved development process, FGT, and prior feedback in consideration. Okay, okay. Cool. I don't... Oh god, what does FGT stand for? Because I'm trying to think. Fun fact, you Google that. What does FG mean? Okay, well, I don't know what that actually stands for, but sick. Sick. Okay, I don't know. They're considering feedback. Okay, improve communication, fully listen and reflect everyone's opinions, try our best to make better improvements. Fair. For Invasion Dungeons, to provide faster and better experience, we will lower the difficulty of the puzzle mechanics and modify a number of spawned monsters. Cool. For Order of Truth, to make it easier to remember, the pattern will be simplified and arcade pillars without patterns will be deleted. Okay, so you'll only have 4 pillars, thank god. The direction of the arcade pillar will be adjusted to look toward the battle area, and then road patterns will be designed vertically, also to make the gameplay experience better. Tumors that cover pattern ones, the block door will be easier for good. Also, tumors that were once destroyed will not be regenerated. Oh, FGT is focus gaming tested. That's hilarious. FGT is everyone's just all short form is just saying it's the F slur, so it's like, oh, interesting. Welcome, welcome. For Legion, Darkness, Occupation. Okay, tumors were once destroyed will not be regenerated. Okay. Okay, so they're making things less annoying. Good. For Legion of Darkness, occupation time of arcade tile will be shortened. The tile will be replaced to easily distinguish its arrangement. The number of wrong arcade tile will be reduced, and self-destructive monster will steal the arcade tile will be deleted. In color puzzles, symbols will be added so players with color weakness will more easily enjoy the game. Lastly, barrier HP for named monsters will be weakened. Just like other Legions, the monster puzzle mechanics, for the Legion of Immortality will be modified in an easier way as the invasion event for Legion of Immortality starts today. Okay, let's throw it over here. Based on feedback, find more specific countermeasures. Okay. Also, inversion reinforcement will be improved. To let everyone fully enjoy inversion reinforcement system, we are planning to buff most of the effects and will delete the penalty. Cool. Modification in difficulty for invasion dungeons and inversion reinforcements will be fixed next week. It's all coming and going to be fixed next week in update 1.1.1. Throughout the update, we will try our best to let everyone fully enjoy the invasion dungeon, it's a more comfortable way. After that, we are planning to add matchmaking systems so users can play the invasion dungeons as multiplayer mode. Yeah, I want to say this update was like rushed 100%. Like, it feels like this is a rushed update, right? Like, it was very rough. So many mechanic things missing. So that's good, but like, damn, man. Hopefully they don't rush out updates like this rather than just not. But that's the issue with live service seasonal update content. Warframe has the same. Some updates just come out and it's absolutely dog shit, worthless, or broken, such as Lotus Eaters and such as Railjack, such as a lot of open worlds have been on launch. So yeah, it's a very concerning live service model that always happens with looter shooters like this, where they have the quarterly rush for every 3 months, new season, new invasion, right? New characters, new mods, and they just can't get their shit done because they're so rushed to do it, right? And sometimes deadlines aren't hit. And then the update hits and it's so buggy that it's damn near unplayable. Railjack, it always comes to mind because it's the worst update Warframe has ever had in regards to scale, playability, and fun. Because it was like a massive mainline update. It was awful. It wasn't fun. It was buggy. It was unplayable. So I want to say that's just the live service grind. And that's the worst thing about it, right? Yeah. Anyways, modification difficulty for invasion dungeons, inversions, okay. More comfortable way, yeah. After that, multiplayer mode. Also, drop rate for Hailey's equipments and operation stuff will be increased in the invasions. Cool. Our dev team wanted everyone, including users, with only a limited time to finish Hailey in 12 days in average. Also, we want to better support users who can invest to make Hailey faster through. You wouldn't get it done in 12 days on average because like you're not going to get an equal distribution of the drops. So that's just silly, but hey. However, to accommodate user opinion that Hailey farming takes too long, we are planning to increase drop rate for Hailey equipment and material, which will make around 2 times faster to make Hailey. Thank God. They also better like actually have side farms for her that don't suck. Like seriously, having the side farm for Hailey have like a 25% chance at dropping the item. That'd suck. For more improvements development process to meet the expectations of our players, we are considering having... Oh, okay, they specify here focus group testing. Gotcha. After development is completed, we're inviting players to gather feedback before the update is released, incorporating feedback into... Yeah, I mean, like, that'd be cool to have, like, a beta, alpha focus group private server for people, for whoever, like, they end up inviting. That would be nice. Our dev team has been listening to various opinions about the first major update from the community. We will continue to respond quickly to issues, communicate improvements, directions transparently, and do our best to ensure Descendant can enjoy the First Descendant for a long time. Okay. Definitely not bad. But, like, a lot of this should have been, like, seen ahead of time. I 100% still think the issue is, like, the update was rushed way too fast ahead of time. They didn't plan on, like, fully finishing it. And then they release it, and then they'll fully finish it. Like, it looks like that's what they're doing. They half-ass, like, they get the update out, kind of janky, not really fully looking into the mechanics. Then they wait until they see what people think, and then they buff change based on that. It feels like the actual direction the dev team has is not good, because they don't know how to, like, release updates well. And that's happened with, like, a lot of updates so far. So I hope that eventually, as time goes on, they can figure it out, and they don't have to backtrack every single update on how, like, they're making things so bad. But it's not a good look. They're going to lose a lot of players, and that's to be expected, right? They're trying to be Warframe without being Warframe, and it's not working out that well. They're doing a good job, I'd say, at changing things, but they're not doing a good job at anticipating updates, right? Like, they can't see how bad their updates are until people get pissed off. And it's not a good look, and they'll only lose players for it. And then a lot of people are just going to be like, angry and happy. They're like, it's nice, but like you guys keep Yeah, this is pretty much the same. At this point, it feels like y'all already know what the community will think, so you still release it, and then quickly fix it so that it seems like you're constantly listening. If that's not the case, then I respect for acting quickly. It's more so, it could be either or, right? Like, they already see it coming, or there's such a bad new dev team that they don't really realize how AIDSy they're making things. Ooh, we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see, but at least things will get a little bit better. We all knew this would probably get bugged out, fixed up, and stuff, but not until next week, right? You still have a whole week or half a week or so until this pops out. So, yeah, either way, let me know what you think. Are you happy? Are you mad? It's good that they're finally fixing things up, but like, if every big update will expect a massive changes and quality of life increase the week after, it's just bad devs, okay? It's just like bad, or they want money and people are just gonna keep being pissed. So they really have to get their like release down. They have to figure that out so that people don't have to like flame them online and everyone freaks out until they fix stuff, because, you know, it doesn't end well. Yesterday was the Season 1 launch. If we look at the Steam charts, we had the Season 1 launch, and it peaked at 63,000 players on Steam almost. But the day right after, it peaks at 53,000. So they lost 10,000 people from Season 1 update to the day after. And that's not great, because a lot of people are probably pissed at the mechanics or just how annoying the entire update. They saw that they'd have to be time gated to farm Hailey and the grind sucks, and then they were like, oh, I'm out, see ya. Like, that's most likely what happened. Can't really blame them. So yeah, but hey, if you want, you can always try out Warframe. It's a good game, but once you grind it a lot, it also has like the same issue that any sort of looter shooter has, which is like, it gets pretty samey after a while. But hey, let me know what you think of the updates. It's chaos over here. If you want to support the channel, links in the description. First Descendant creator code, all that in the description. Pupsker hashtag 8809 if you use it, I think, in the shop. So thank you, and another day of chaos. Cheers.